Analysis by the BBC has found more than 2,000 abusive social media posts, including death and rape threats, were sent to managers and players in the Premier League and the Women's Super League in just a single weekend. Most of the abuse, which also included racist slurs and homophobia, was found on X, which is now, of course, or formerly known as Twitter. Our sports correspondent Natalie Perks has the story.
Chelsea women's manager Sonia Bompastor is seeing for the first time abuse aimed at her on social media.
Wow, how people can go on a computer and just write these words to someone they don't even know. For me, it's more like unacceptable.
One was a homophobic slur, another a threat of violence. They, along with thousands of other seriously abusive messages, were found during a BBC investigation into online abuse during one weekend in November, all because of things that happened on a football pitch.
It's been chalked off for a handball. Now that is not conclusive at all.
I think the social media companies are not doing their job, not taking again the responsibility and the accountability for that. And I think as a club we need to support our players in the best way possible. I think if we have to wait for the social media companies to act, I think we can be in this situation for too long.
Chelsea women are now taking matters into their own hands. They've become clients of data science company Signify, who monitor and act on online abuse.
There's been there's massive traffic coming into the system, death threats and violent mentions as well.
We asked Signify to monitor 16 games for us, 10 in the Premier League, 6 in the Women's Super League. And with every contentious moment on the pitch,
Newcastle United are down to 10.
You've got like 20 in investment.
We saw abuse across platforms like X, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok climb in real time.
It's already just gone up to 59.
There you go.
Wow.
That'll be 100 in about a minute or two.
This is the kind of thing we were seeing. Racism and threats of violence, some from fans we could quickly identify. 39 of the most egregious messages prompted investigations. One rape threat mentioned Liverpool manager Arne. He was one of 3 managers who received the most abuse that weekend in the men's game.
That we are criticised, that's completely normal. Even if we are winning, I think this happens. But if it starts with abuse, it's not a good thing.
82% of verified abuse that weekend was found on X, formerly known as Twitter. Around 15% of the abuse was found on Facebook and Instagram. Parent company Meta has so far taken down 1 of the 6 abusive messages flagged to it by Signify, telling the BBC it's launched controls to help users limit, restrict and even block abusive comments.
Overall, the problem seems to be getting worse. Some platforms would be dealing with things like, child pornography or some of those bigger issues, terrorist content and networks of disinformation. They might be focused on that. Would they focus so much on issues like online abuse targeting athletes? Maybe not.
For now, clubs like Chelsea don't feel they can wait. They want their own abusive fans to know they're taking decisive action.
A fan is not supposed to be a bad fan or a negative fan, so yeah, probably I will ban them from stadium for life.
Real life problems, real life consequences. Natalie Perks, BBC News.